Hello everyone, this is Nivedita from NST Coaching and I'll be taking a business studies class. And we'll begin with the first chapter. This is your nature and significance of management. And this class is going to be important for all the class 12 as well as the other management students who are eager to learn management, right? Maybe it may be MBA students or BBA, BCom, anywhere. All the management students. Let's begin with chapter 1, right? There are a few examples which I have already taken that any organization, whether it is school, hospitals, shops, or a large corporations, maybe Reliance or Tata's or anything, Infosys, they all have diverse goals that are aimed at achieving something, right? They all have a goal, they all have a aim, objective which they need to achieve. No matter what the organization is, whether it is a school, for a school, what is the aim or what is the goal? Its goal is to achieve the max. Students should achieve the maximum percentage in the exams, in the board exams. This is the school's aim, right? What its goal might be, they all have something in common, that is management and the managers, right? These two things, that is your management and this is your this particular thing, this is your management as well as your managers. These are two things which is common in all the organizations. As a manager has a series of different activities or the functions, you can say, aim to achieve the goals of the organizations. Manager has different types of activities which he have to perform to so that he can achieve his organization's goals. These activities are interconnected as well as interdependent on each other. Functions are a part of, on all these functions are part of management. Like successful organization do not achieve their goals by chance. You can say any successful organization is not achieving its goal, that is your uh, name, fame. It's not by chance. They have to put on a deliberate process. They have to put on a deliberate management process, which is called as management. Now we look into the definitions of management. First definition is there, right? What it is saying, management is a process of designing, maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups efficiently accomplish selected aims. This definition is given by Harold Kuhns and Heinz Verich. What it is saying, management is the process which is designing and maintaining an environment, right, in which the individuals made in organization, they are working together in a groups. All the individuals are working together in a groups efficiently and effectively so that they can achieve their goals. Management consists of series of integrated functions that are performed by all the managers. Like, what are the functions? We can say planning is there, organizing is there, staffing, controlling, and coordination is there are the functions of management. Now let's talk about the concept of management. Management has therefore been defined as a process of getting things done by others with the aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. What the concept of management says, that you need to make others may be your your peers, your colleagues, or they might be your subordinates, right? You have to make them do work, right? You have to make others work efficiently and effectively so that they can achieve their organizational goal. And this particular process of getting things done by others, this concept of management includes three important keywords. This is first is your process, effectively and efficiently. What is process? Process is the definition, which means primary functions or set of activities performed by management to get things done, right? It is a process, you can say. It is the set of activities which is included to so that a goal can be achieved. It may include planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Being effective or being effective or doing effectively basically means finishing the given, task. Effectiveness, what does the effectiveness means? Effectiveness in management is concerned with doing the right task, completing the activities and achieving the goal. Like you have been assigned to complete your exam, pass out your class 12th exam. So what task you have to perform? You have to study, you have to do your homework in time, and then you can achieve your goal, that is to pass the class 12. In other words, it is concerned with the end result. What is your end result? To pass out class 12, right? This is your end result, but it is not enough. So this passing out is not enough, right? uh, to just complete the task. There is another aspect. What is that aspect? Is being efficient, as we say, doing the work efficiently. So what is being efficient? It's not only passing class 12, but you have to pass with maximum marks, right? Efficiency means doing the task correctly and with the minimum cost. But in organizational point of view, what is the efficiency means? That you have to achieve the target but with the minimum cost. That is, organization should put on a minimum cost. It should have a cost benefit analysis. There is a kind of cost benefit analysis involved, and the relationship between inputs and outputs. If by using less resources, that is your inputs, more benefits are derived, then efficiency has increased. Efficiency is also increased when for the same benefit or outputs are achieved with fewer resources or less cost. Input resources, what are the input resources? Fewer resources, we are talking about what the resources? Money, material, equipment, and persons that are required to perform particular task. Obviously, management is concerned with efficient use of these resources because they reduce the cost and ultimately lead to higher profits. Okay, students, that's all for from today, right? From my side. Tomorrow we'll be looking after the other topic of this particular chapter, that is your characteristics of management, right? Till now, thank you very much. So please stay tuned, subscribe the channel, and like and share. Thank you very much.